mine, we're definitely going to put on a show. I got something.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins in competition. Thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kispert. And it's Neto in at the point. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Higgins is out there with Looney. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Neto. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Now here's Curry. Shot high post, and he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way.
I mean, that's good as soon as he leaves his fingers out. He's not going to miss from there.
Outside, Porzingis. And here's Neto outside. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Here's Kuzma. Off with the layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the lay.
Curry passes to Looney. And there it is for him.
Getting it done inside looks intimidating. Using his physical gifts to own the paint.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Neto. And Looney sends it back. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Washington has possession. Shot clock at 5. Neto, that's a 2-pointer.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And again, Washington no good. Wiggins passes to Curry. The 3. That one no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He's fouled off ball in almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Here's Curry. He points his last outing. On the wing, Thompson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
If you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. He'll find you if you're
Here's Neto, guarded by Curry. And the rejection by Curry. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. 13 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Kispert. Porzingis trying to get free. Kispert, no good. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers. He gets it in there.
At his best, he's no stranger to contact. In fact, welcome.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porzingis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first free throw is good.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Thompson outside. Curry looking around. On the wing, Wiggins. No points in the game yet for him. Wizards trail by 3. Tries from 10. Kispert with the bucket.
They would love to see every possession in with a high percentage shot like that.
Curry with them. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Neto.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Misses off the left eye. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Here's Neto. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first
Against Stephen
foul.
Curry. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Washington, Raul Neto. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers is important. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Looney. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
He's so determined. Looney's worked back from injuries to become a solid NBA player.
Neto, the pass to Kispert. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. For the 3. It's rebounded by Neto.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead.
And a little contact will go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And Curry, here we go. Pass to Looney. He kicks to Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Neto surveying the floor. And here's Kuzma. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Green. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Out to Thompson. This one for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Here's Neto. He has 6. Kispert wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson against Kuzma. Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Kispert. Pass to Neto. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, and now it's time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake here, too.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Abdias checked in for Kispert. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Passes it to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Bielitsa comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Smith outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D. They cashed in.
Curry with the bounce pass. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. And the shot is long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, look at Hachimura making good use of his length. He goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
There's the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was in it.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Kuminga. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trailed by 8. Caldwell Pope passes to Bryant. Outside for Caldwell Pope. kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Thompson misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Wizards. Takes it inside. Fires it up. Hachimura, good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The knee out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry with it. Picked up by Bryant. And the basket by Curry.
Every night, Curry knows he's going to be the focus of the opposing defense, but he still keeps going out there.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And the basket by Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smith against Curry. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Kuminga the pass to Porter. Now Bjelica. Thompson outside. Pass to Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Wizards trailed by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Smith driving the lane. Porter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Poole, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. Washington shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. And that one's good. Hachimura's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now, Poole still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Thompson. And it turnaround jumper. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
That's nice game love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy to put all those assists.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. First free throw is good. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
And when Bryant had that special night from the floor a few years ago, and when he went 14 for 14, only one player in NBA history had more makes without a miss in a game. You might know his name. Wilt? Yeah, pretty good company.
Kuminga, no good. Wizards trail by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
You really like seeing Caldwell Pope earn these calls in the
foul.
shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
The Wizards shoot their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The three from Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great.
That's his first personal foul.
He's still getting right.
Team foul.
Guys,
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And he sinks the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smith the pass to Bryant. Back to Smith. Passes to Bryant. Warriors leading by 6. The pass to Bjelica. Outside Porter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Warriors ball.
That's a change for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bjelica. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson. The Wizards also changing it up. Porzingis, he's checked in for Bryant. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Kispert subbed in for Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins inside the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Neto. Down low. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Kuzma outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now here's Wiggins. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. From deep, Green. And the Warriors miss again. Wizards trail by 4. Kispert kicks to Neto. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Looney sends it down.
Because of Looney's strong defensive instinct, he's able to make good reads as a shot blocker.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Golden State.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Six to shoot. Here's Neto. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins outside. Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 13 feet away. That one goes. Counted.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Kispert. Green with the block.
What Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
Pass to Poole. Here's Toscano. There's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over Poole. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Poole. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Kispert. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
That's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole.
Stephen Curry.
Outside Curry. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Gafford against Green. Gafford passes to Neto. Kicks it to Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. Kispert, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Wiggins. And a little hit that time, but Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Pass to Porzingis. And the pass to Kuzma. to end the drought. There's the drive, and he sinks the layup.
Now, just a ferocious competitor. I like seeing Kuzma go right at the defense like this. Such assertiveness.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Green breaking loose. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That's his first
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
13 foul.
Gotta admire what he's been able to
At
do
the line for
at
the
the free
Dubs.
throw line this season. How about over
Stephen
90%?
Shooting 1.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
It's a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
Now, here's Kispert. Here's Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Looney passes to Curry. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the shot is good.
Anderson.
He's a creative distributor. He loves to share it.
Here's Neto. 6 points for him. Kispert with it. Back to Neto. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Toscano with the rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Wizards trail by 14. Here's Neto. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Feeds it to Kispert.
Warriors foul. Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul.
For Washington, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bjelica, he checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Toscano Anderson. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Daniel Gafford. Avdiaz checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Smith subbed in for Raul Neto. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 12. And here is Curry. 13 points in the game. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that gets him going here in the second half, hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. 15-point game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, here's Bryant. Over in the corner, Avdia. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Avdia's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Curry against Smith. And another three for Golden State.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Smith. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls
At the
while
line for
shooting.
2.
The Wizards haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The free throw drops for Smith.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Warriors now. To the middle, here's Thompson, and easy 2 points on the way. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whatever the D throws his way.
It's deflected. On its way from Curry for 2, and good. Back to friendly bounce on the right side of the rim.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Outside Bryant. Bryant is double. Pass to Hachimura. And again, Washington no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Smith. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga.
Golden State foul. Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. 15
This
foul.
is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for
And of
Washington.
course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve.
2 shots.
But he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 16. Higgins outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
They double-team Curry. He dishes it to Kuminga. Bjelica. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead, up by 16. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We have a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 2 blocked shots, and 8 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring in bunches, taking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
They've been struggling to get shots down low. They've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Wizards. Gispert is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and there's Porzingis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Neto in at the point.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He comes back on the attack to finish the job.
Wizards trail by 18.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-known to do.
To the paint. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Assist.
Now flying high and
Kentavious
throwing it
Caldwell-Pope.
down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Curry finds Wiggins. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Porzingis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on the 5 for 11 now.
Always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Neto. And there's the pass to Porzingis. 4 on the shot clock. Busts the J after the cagey pass finger. Porzingis has got 10.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Here's Looney, headed by Porzingis. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 24 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep,
it, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
That one drops for 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
I love the form that Caldwell-Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Wizards trail by 20. Now Kispert. To Porzingis. Neto, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. They double-team Curry. Thompson inside the line. The shot by Looney, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caldwell-Pope with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Looney sends it back. Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. Goes back up. The putback, and Green is right there. Green's got 6.
You got to box out Green. He's a dangerous rebounder. He knows how to create second chance opportunities.
Neto kicks to Kispert. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kispert. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Wiggins outside. The 10-footer. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for the Wizards. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gafford's checked in. Here's Neto. 6 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Porter dishes it to Thompson. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Porzingis from 11 feet away. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Poole with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in.
Toscano Anderson.
Wizards trail by 20. Here's Neto. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Poole. Over Kispert. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Porter kicks to Poole. That is out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Hachimura is checked in for Washington.
Rui Hachimura.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 17 now.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Pass to Kispert. Over Green. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 23. Back to Porter. Pass to Toscano. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. The layup missed. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here is Kispert. Back to Neto. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Ball's knocked loose. Looking to get back on track here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Dominguez come in for the Warriors. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant comes in for Porzingis. And it's Ish Smith in for Kispert. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. Smith the pass to Neto. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 23. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Smith against Thompson. Passes it to Gafford. Now here is Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Smith, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smith's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Toscano. He's covered by Hachimura. Thompson for the triple. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Neto kicks to Smith. Green with the block. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. That one goes in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by Gafford.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith against Green. Here's Neto. He's got 6. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Bjelica, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Abdias checked in for the Wizards. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ish Smith. Now, Avdia. The pass to Hachimura. And the clock. And again, Washington, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Rule no good.
And not his best day from three-point range. Just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Back to Hachimura. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Pass to Bialica. Caldwell-Pope against Thompson. And here's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Great defense there, anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Toscano Anderson. Stephen Curry is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Neto. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Wizards basketball. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Kevon Looney.
So it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Looney out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Poole. Yep, it counts.
That's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect him.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Hachimura. Outside Bryant. Here's Neto. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Hachimura. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Wiggins outside. Yeah, we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted all into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame. And, I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
And the basket by Curry.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here is Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Neto kicks to Hachimura. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in,
for the Wizards.
then for the Wizards. Carey's checked in, and it's Gill in for Hachimura. Here's Gill. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Gill the pass to Caldwell Pope. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I would do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman comes in for Kevon Looney. And Porter subbed in for Kuminga. So he gets them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. On its way from Curry for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
really good
foul.
defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. They get it again. Wiseman uses the glass to finish the way. Wiseman's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Satoransky, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal foul.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on his finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
And Tomas Satoransky, the veteran guard, kind of a pass-first point man. Sometimes maybe passes a bit too much.
He can shy away from looks at times, but you love his distribution. He makes the small plays that help get wins.
Free throw good, Satoransky. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, get it there. Control that corner action.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Assist goes to
great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
They double-team Curry. Passes it to Moody. Here's Wiseman. Washington with the rebound. Satoransky looking around. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Satoransky. Clock at 6. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Gill. Back to Satoransky. Going inside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry. It's tipped. Caldwell Pope against Lee. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Curry passes to Lee. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
That's his
I hope
second
the league
personal foul.
would address
First
the
team
board.
foul.
I hope they would address the ownership.
At
I
the
hope they
line
would
for the
address
Dubs.
management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford comes in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here is Smith. Passes to Satoransky. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Wizards basketball.
Gill, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Washington shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Gill, the pass to Carey. And Wiseman sends it back. The dish to Curry. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. You know that. On the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Here's Gafford. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Smith from the top of the key. He buries it.
The assist.
And that's 11 points for Smith.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Curry with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it hands out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Now, here's Gafford. Back to Smith. Over Lee. That one off the back iron and out. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Curry passes to Porter. And he gets the bucket. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Well, it's not an easy finish for Porter. I mean, that'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of physical D.
Now the pass to Satoransky. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Moody. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Curry outside. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Smith. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Pass to Lee.
2 minutes
now,
remaining in the
here's
game.
Moody.
2 minutes.
Not a lot of room. Rebounded by the Wizards. Satoransky with it. Passes it to Gafford. Back to Smith. And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Toscano Anderson comes in for Curry. And a change for the Wizards. Diaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clock is at 3. It's stolen. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gouty win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Stephen Curry.
He's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Washington shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Satoransky. That one's not going to go. And Golden State will come the other way. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuminga. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Satoransky the pass to Gill. to the left side wing. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Satoransky. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Washington ball.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Over Lee. Smith, no good. Here's Toscano. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of words, guys have blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.